What's happening, guys? Happy Monday. First. Work. Workity work. Is this new? I went to go... Oh, no, it's not. I'm not in a channel. Never mind. I keep getting ads for baking supplies. Everybody wants to sell me baking supplies, you guys. What's up, guys? What's up, Fresh Baked? Ooh, watching the Michael Myers video. That's one of my favorites that we've done on that channel. Greg Vicel, you want some good news? Well, we're going to talk about some good news. We're going to talk about how good Taste of Halloween was. I don't have any Disney news for you today. I'm sorry. Nothing. Well, the news that I have would be non-news, which we can cover. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. But as usual, I try to avoid talking about why Disneyland isn't open on these live streams because it's just so, the horse is so dead. The horse is beating the hell out of that horse. Why is my color in my light so weird? I don't like that. I have, no Secrets in History coming anytime soon. No, I've got a bunch of other stuff in the queue ahead of it. But I do want to do some more. It's not scary. Glenn Blue Eyes, it's not scary at all. It's not Scary Farm is scary, but Taste of Halloween, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to let folks sort of chime in here or work their way in because we're starting a little early. Give people a chance to find that there's a notification. I just got notified. I got notified right there on my computer that this live stream is live. Gonna see if I can't load up my chat while we wait as well. Dude, Tanaka Farms is fantastic. I don't know if that's a thing that it needs to be. What am I? I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on Fresh Bake Presents. More people need to go to Tanaka Farms. And the good thing is it's a small business too. It's a thing that you can, do your part to support a local community, a local business, a business that probably needs it. There we go. All right. I got my chat. Don't you hate when the cap comes off when you're pouring garlic powder? Okay. David Koenig. No, I have not seen. Nathan, tell me more about David Koenig's article. What's it about, at least? I'll go look it up. I haven't checked the news. I haven't checked my my feed at all. What is going on with my light? I'm going to try to move things around here a little bit. It's weird. Guys, hold on. No different whatsoever. Okay. Oh, well. Okay. Let me see if Nathan responded. He said that... Really? So according to... Okay, this is a thing. Oh, boy. According to Nathan, David Koenig has reported... You guys know David Koenig, right? I mean, if you follow Disneyland really closely, he writes a lot of stuff. He writes books and articles. fairly prolific author with regard to Disney. He says that they have proposed a November 6th opening to the governor. By the way, I think I heard somebody predict a November 6th opening on one of those YouTube Disney news channels. Can anybody remind me which Disney news YouTube channel predict a November 6th opening? I don't know anything, I promise. That was just a prediction using, common sense. Hopefully it's, it works out. I would love a November 6th opening. I mean, I would like it to be earlier, but I get it. I'm good with November 6th, as long as it's something like that and not January, I'm not going to get into the politics of why that is. Let's just say I'm aware of it. Okay. Fascinating. I wonder. I have to go look that article up now. Trigger, I know what a prediction is. God, I swear. Nobody gets any rest. Any rest. I'm going to look it up. I wonder if that could even be a video. Okay, so I want to talk to you today, not about Disneyland, but our time spent at Knott's Berry Farm this weekend for Taste of Falloween. And I want to open this conversation up, and you guys can ask me questions about it, obviously, but I want to open this conversation up with the understanding that Taste of Calico, the first event that we went to, was fantastic. It was one of the most fun times I've had doing anything, park related. And as long as I can remember, a lot of it had to do with the fact that we haven't been in a park in a long time. A lot of it had to do with the fact that I love Calico. I love Ghost Town. But it was just good. It was just a good event. It was a high quality event. They delivered exactly what they promised. More even, I thought. I thought we got more than what was promised in a way. It was a great value. And so I was excited to do it again. When they extended it, I was excited to do it again, Taste of Calico again. Then they did Taste of Knott's. And I was like, I'm kind of over it. I was kind of over it with Taste of Knott's because all they did was open up more of the park, and then you got more variety of foods. Now, we still had a great time. We had a good time, but I was kind of meh on a lot of the food, and I just wanted to go to Calico again. Going to Fiesta Village didn't do much for me. That's not my favorite land. I mean, it's better than the boardwalk, that's for sure. But Taste of Knott's, I mean, again, though, it was still a good value, and we had a good time. It's just, I felt like it was kind of wearing itself out a little bit, and it was time for us to see, go to visit a park under a full park. So when they announced Taste of Falloween, I'm like, do I want to do another one of these? But of course I did. Of course. It was only like a moment of consternation. It wasn't like a day or anything like that. Because I just thought, is it going to be more of the same? One thing that I didn't know. What? Oh, I get it. Okay, Rachel, I wasn't sure. I didn't see your previous comment before your follow-up comment. That's funny. One thing I didn't know about Falloween was that they were going to open Camp Snoopy, and there was going to be a treat trail. I don't look at these events and do a breakdown very often of everything that they're going to offer. I just kind of just go, and I just have fun. I just go with it. But let me tell you that the Camp Snoopy treat trail is one of the coolest things I've ever seen at any park ever for Halloween. Obviously better than any treat trail that we went to at Disneyland. Treat trails exist throughout the entire park at Disneyland when they do theirs. They turned Camp Snoopy into one treat trail. It's a big, long treat trail. But what they did inside, the things that they offered, the variety of entertainments the variety of things that you could observe and enjoy was really, really great. It was really good. A lot of this stuff is brought over from other events like the band. You know what? We're putting out our video. We're putting out our. Liz and I did the treat trail. We paid $8 to do the candy, and we're gonna. That video's right after this live stream. You'll be able to see our treat trail, which is actually occurred in the middle of our day, but I'm putting that out first. You'll see how good it is. But I had so much fun. I'm gonna scroll back now and read some of these comments just to see if anybody has any questions before I keep going. Mark Brand says, you're early today. You're trying to get more East Coast peeps. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's a thing. I don't know. No, I'm not trying to. I'm not going to be here at 4 o'clock. And I forgot again to do the Friday live stream. You guys, just so you know, if you went, hey, what happened to the, because I got asked this last week, what happened to the Friday live stream at 4 o'clock? And I was like, I forgot. And then I forgot again on Friday. Guys, I'm just a dude with a camera trying to make news. It's not like a full-on production or anything like that. So sometimes, I was just watching the baby, having a fun time with the baby, and I completely forgot that, that I had a live stream at 4 o'clock. So I mean, so I'm doing this early today because again, I have baby duty at 4 o'clock. So that's all that is. Okay, let's see. Selwyn, Knott's is doing a great job picking up the Halloween energy. Great job. Great job. Would have been better with scare zones. That's exactly why I think this Halloween thing that they're doing is a revelation. Okay, because people lean on Not Scary Farm as a thing, right? And it is a thing. But a kid-friendly or a family-friendly Halloween event is fantastic. It's so good. They're so good at this. For some reason, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the setting, maybe it's, the farm kind of setting that makes this better than what you get at Disneyland. Because I have to say, Halloween at Disneyland can be a bit of a letdown outside of, the individual notes that they're doing. Like the treat trails aren't trails at all, right? I mean, they were a little bit for Oogie Boogie. They got better. The treat trails were a little bit better last year with Oogie Boogie because part of the treat trail was a live character there, sort of, putting on a show while you go through. That was a big improvement over the treat trails at Disneyland. I'm talking, but other than that, like there were years I remember just walking. There was just a guy with thing, and there was no theming around you. There was no theming around that trail. There was very little, you had to kind of go find the theming at Disneyland sometimes. The Halloween theming. You didn't have to look at all. When you go to Camp Snoopy, it's all there. It's all right in front of you. Bite your tongue. I know what you're saying, but you gotta hear me out. It's really, really good. Watch the video. They had talking scarecrows. They had a band, great effects, a giant rock monster, lights, fog, pumpkins everywhere. So many pumpkins. It's fantastic. Okay, I got to read some more questions. You were on Justin Scar's channel. It was great seeing you. Yeah, Justin, it was weird. He's been to each of the ones that we've been to, all the taste, the Knott's Taste events, I think. And I've only run into him a couple of times on the previously, but I ran into Justin like half a dozen times, right? And we kept running into each other a couple of times on the tree trail, in the graveyard, just randomly at the park where he wasn't filming, but we get to say hi to him a lot. It was pretty cool seeing Justin. This kind of show is right in his wheelhouse. Let's see. Gina S., those tots were freaking delicious. Stand by for our review of the pastrami tots tomorrow. Okay. What was my favorite thing for Taste of Halloween? I mean, yeah, what I'm talking about right now. The treat trail through Camp Snoopy. Camp Snoopy was fantastic. Okay. I feel like I missed something here. Treat Trail handed out 3 pieces per booth. Then the next day only handed out 1 per booth. Yeah, you know, I did notice that when I went through, when we paid for our $8, I could have sworn I heard her say 3 pieces per booth, and there's like 10, 12 booths, something like that. I could have sworn I heard her say 3, but we got 1. I don't care, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not about the candy. It was just about the fun and having fun with it. Liz was was like 12 years old again, bouncing around, you know, doing a trick or treating. It was pretty great for her. Margaret asked, David, are you gonna have a season pass for Knott's this year? I think so. Assuming everything opens up the way they should, we probably will be spending a lot of time at Knott's, and hopefully at Universal too. Did you ever auction off your tie? No, I didn't. Blasphemy. Lucas, I'm sorry. What? I mean, look, I appreciate good theming. That's why I love Disneyland so much. It's because they're so good at it. But if I experience good theming somewhere else, I've got to say it, right? I've got to. And I've got to recognize that it's really, really good. The Treat Trail, Camp Snoopy as a thing is better than just about anything. It's not... Oogie Boogie was really great last year. It wasn't... It's hard to compare. It's hard to compare. I was trying to compare it to the thing that they did at Redwood Creek last year for Oogie Boogie. Yeah, I did see it, Rachel. I did see it. I didn't realize it until you pointed it out. I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. The thing they did at Redwood Creek for Oogie Boogie last year was amazing. I really, really enjoyed that. But it was small. Camp Snoopy, I mean, compared, it was just a small thing. It was an event, part of a grander thing. Camp Snoopy just by itself, okay, first of all, it doesn't cost any money to go to Camp Snoopy. You can walk through Camp Snoopy, and that's part of your paid admission. The $8 is just for the candy. So for that, I mean, fantastic job, fantastic job. Kristen Reed, would it be worth doing this event on Halloween with my kids because of the possibility trick-or-treating won't be allowed? I want my kiddos to have a fun. Yes. Yes. Okay, so it's $38 to get in, and then $8 to do the trick-or-treat trail if you want candy. But if you just want to take them through the trail, it's free. Anybody can go walk through. Sir Malmston, Six Flags is great on Flag Day. They've already got the theming. 6 of them. For Knott's Halloween, all you need is a tasting card, or do you need to pay admission as well? No, the tasting card is your admission. You pay that's the great thing about this event. You pay $38. You feel like you're paying $38 just to go into the park, but you also get $38 worth of food. So if you eat all of that, it's kind of a break even, right? You're gonna get, I mean, I don't know if I eat $38 worth of food on a daily basis, you know, for dinner or whatever, but it's still, you're getting food and admission to the park. Yeah, Amy Tim says, not really worth $8 for that. I would rather just walk through. Worth is a relative term. It was worth it for me and Liz, because for Liz, that kind of thing makes her happy. Taking a bag full of candy to a station and have them give you candy to put in your bag makes her happy. It brings joy and it fills her up. So, you know, what's that worth? That's worth $8. Being happy is worth $8, the way I see it. But it's all relative. I wouldn't have paid $8 for that, because doing that isn't worth it to me. It's not a thing that I look for. I would have paid $8 if they had asked me, if they had said, David, it's going to cost you $8 to walk through this thing. I would have paid the $8, but they didn't charge me for that. They charged me only for the candy. But if I had known what it looked like and they said it's $8 to walk through here, I would have been, here you go. Here's $8. One for me, one for my wife. Margaret Anglade says Oogie Boogie had a lot more money behind it. This wasn't cheap, what they did. I don't think. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. They did this well. They did a good job, a thorough job. Technically speaking, Breezy, Knott's is not open. Right? I know that doesn't make any sense. Kids were free? Bob, is that right? Kids could go through the trick-or-treat trail for free? Well, slam dunk. Dude, do it. Selwyn, $38 for food plus the trick-or-treat trail. No, that's not bad at all. Not at all. That's good. Julio Lachega says treat trail at Redwood Creek with live actors. Yeah, there was no treat trail. There were no treats at Redwood Creek. Just the effects, which were great. I would have preferred a live actor there. Yes, I think I would have. Maybe next year. That is so cool. A kid's ticket includes a trip through the treat trail. God, high five to Knott's Berry Farm. High five. Are there any rides open? No, no rides still. The mayor, there were live actors on the ground actually running around as ghosts. The mayor was there, he was a ghost. They had some they would just float around. You know what I mean? Like they were apparitions floating around, doing their thing. There was a ghost conductor at the train. There was a ghost judge in Calico and Ghost Town. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Amy Tim wants to know, why do you think Disney isn't doing anything like this? I don't know. I wonder, from what I understand, they consider doing a Main Street thing. But I think they feel like they want all or nothing. And I'm beginning to think that maybe that's one of the reasons why maybe they could have been open right now under restricted terms or restricted, access like they're doing at Knott's in SeaWorld and the zoo, restricted opening. I feel like Disney maybe they want all or nothing. I think that they want the whole park open, not necessarily, the rides and the restaurants. They want the whole thing open, still with restrictions, but full access more or less to the whole park. They didn't want to have anything closed, and if they did close it, that would be their call. I have a feeling that that's kind of what's happening. Bella Green asks, are there any new Disney videos coming soon? Yeah, I got a series. We got 3 videos coming out for the Taste of Falloween. First one's today after this live stream. That's our treat trail that we've been talking about at Camp Snoopy. And then tomorrow, it'll be Liz and I doing food tastings for a good 20 minutes. Some treats. We didn't eat a lot, actually. We didn't use all of our things again. And then Wednesday, I'm taking the camera back into the Knott's at night to see all the lighting effects and the fog, and I go through the treat trail again to show you that, and we hang out a little bit with our friends. So that's just sort of like the nighttime aesthetic at Falloween. What was your favorite food or drink at Knott's Halloween Spectacular? I have to say, we didn't try a lot. I mean, there was 100 things that we could have tried. We tried, on Friday or Saturday, there were so many different things, so many that we didn't get to do that I would have loved to do. But of the things that we tried, I don't know. I guess the pastrami tots. Bernie Ferry Dust Pina asks, I was wondering about Anaheim versus Buena Park, if there's a difference, or is it Orange County as a whole? It's Orange County as a whole. Yeah. The tiers are a county level. Do you have any plans to find open haunts in the area? Not really, no. Bob says the meatball sandwich was good. I think Katie had the meatball sandwich and I think she liked it. Is the food worth it? Yeah, they give you a lot of food for your money too. The portions are really great, so there's that. But like I said, I didn't get to try very much, and what we did try was kind of okay. How do I think the food is at Knott's compared to Disney? I mean, they both have good and bad. They both have good and bad. But I would say overall, the food at Disney's better, I think, overall. But they have a lot more dining options at Disneyland. And then there's DCA, which the food at DCA is great. I could eat at DCA all day. I could eat there every day, all day. So the food at DCA is great. Disneyland is not quite as good as DCA's food, which is a strange thing to say, but it is true. And but I would say that they both have positive and negatives, and really it's kind of it's up to you. Food is a matter of choice. It's a matter of taste. So it's hard to say. Jose Luna asks, if you would take a guess, when do you think Disneyland would open? I've already guessed. My prediction is November 6th. Let's see. Yeah, Knott's Chicken is obviously very good, and they got boysenberry everything. Boysenberry mustard is actually quite good. Just putting that out there. Aaron Morgan says, we pay over $1,000 for our passes. It better open up soon. Well, you're not paying right now. It's not like you're paying for them to be closed. You haven't paid anything while they're closed. So there's that. All right. So I will say also, having spoken about Camp Snoopy and how good that was, the rest of the park was pretty good too, except for, as always, the boardwalk. The boardwalk is not great. And I only spent a little bit of time at Fiesta Village. Fiesta Village obviously has a very Dia de los Muertos vibe to it. We didn't even go in there, I don't think, except for on our way to Camp Snoopy, because it's one way in, one way out. You can't go into Camp Snoopy from the entrance like you can normally during Taste of Halloween. But yeah, Ghost Town, dude. The graveyard. The graveyard at Taste of Halloween was pretty great. They really dialed up the fog and the projections at the graveyard. I've got a lot of video of that. That's coming out on Wednesday, and that was pretty great. And then obviously Ghost Town with the fog and the lighting effects. There's lights flickering on and off in the bedroom windows upstairs. There's cobwebs everywhere. They did a great job with putting cobwebs in places that are cool. Lighting effects are really cool. They really know how to, stage things in that regard. Metagamers asks, weird question, but with Disneyland being closed so long, do they periodically run rides to keep them going? Yes, they have to in order to keep the things correctly operating. They have to do it as a matter of ride maintenance. So to answer your other question, that won't be a problem because they've been running them. You know what? I have a feeling I keep forgetting. Did I? Oh, I guess I can't see them anymore. There were a couple stickers that I'm not sure if I. Oh, wait. Yes, I did forget to say hi and thank you to Silicon Valley Life for the $5 gift. A little pair. Knuckle fives. Thank you very much, Silicon Valley Life. It's not a revaluation, it's a revelation. Camp Snoopy, Taste of Halloween at Knott's Berry Farm was a revelation. I was unprepared for how much I enjoyed Taste of Halloween, how much I enjoyed a kid-friendly Halloween event where, normally you're expecting not Scary Farm, and a scary event with fright zones and stuff. Is it better to go at night? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for calling Leonard Lynn. Please leave your name and number, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Justin White says, Knott's is doing such an amazing job. I don't think Disneyland could do an event like this and give you the value you get at Knott's. I agree with that. I don't think, when you really think about it, sometimes being smaller is better. And I don't think that Disney could do or give you the value that Knott's did. They're capable of providing the quality of show, but not at the price that they did it. Disney would charge $100 for this event. If Disney had put on Taste of Falloween, it would have been $100. I have no doubt of that. Amy Tim says, you wouldn't have gotten food. Well, if we did, there would have been half the portions. Like the food and wine portions are they've doubled. Okay, Knott's doubled the usual portion size for food and wine. The Rock Monster was amazing. And he just kept going and going. But he's kind of an afterthought. There was a lot of things that were great. The whole 100-acre wood type setting over there by the Grizzly restaurant was beautiful. It was beautiful. Here's the thing. Yeah, or Hortensia Toledo, and for 4 hours only. Yeah, if Disneyland put on this event, it would be for 3 or 4 hours. I don't even know how long Knott's was open. 9 hours? Maybe that's how you eat all the food. You go there for lunch and dinner. I was only there, we got there at like 4 o'clock, I think. I should have been able to eat all of it, but I just couldn't. We were too busy having fun and shooting video. Regina Layton, I can't believe you haven't seen Neverending Story. That was one of my cameos in Justin Scar's video, was that apparently the Rock Monster looks a lot like the thing from Neverending Story, and I told him I've never seen Neverending Story, and he's like, well, what? Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. It might have been after my time. I might have been just a little bit too old for Neverending Story, but that doesn't stop me from watching that kind of stuff now. I love kids' movies today. I don't know why I haven't done it. Jonathan Tanagawa, Knott's did a t-shirt and pin combo for $16.99. For Taste of Halloween? I have to go back there. That's a great value. A pin and a shirt for $16.99? Yes, Aaron Morgan, it's $38 per person, and each person gets their own card. So it's 5 tastes each, which is plenty of food. Trust me, it's plenty. You get 2 meals and 3 drinks, or 2 meals, 2 drinks, and a dessert. I mean, it's so much. It's so much. We were full after our first go around.
Thank you for calling Leonard Lynn. Please leave your name and number, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Was there any drink better than the boysenberry icy? Well, I had the creamsicle icy, which I thought was pretty fantastic. So I bet I didn't try the boysenberry one. Although, or did we get that? No, we didn't get that last time. T-shirts at Disney, Richard, cost about $28, $24 to $28. Breezy Bear says, why didn't you go to the Haunted Drive-In? We had the baby. If I go, then we have to get a babysitter or we have to bring the baby, and now it just wasn't an option in this case. So I stayed home this time and let Liz go because she loves that kind of stuff. Sophia wasn't with us at the Knott's event, so she didn't get to go trick-or-treating. Stephen Turquoise, I wanted to ask, did you enjoy Knott's Falloween? Well, I hope this whole live stream has been about how much I love Taste of Falloween. Yes, I did enjoy it very much from beginning to end. I mean, the food wasn't great, but I still had time. I had fun eating the food. I had a great time being in Camp Snoopy. I had a great time at Ghost Town, and really all over. Everywhere I went, we had a great time. Aaron Morgan asked, did you hear about the free Nightmare Before Christmas drive-in maze? Yeah, I did hear about it. I tried to get in, but it was filled up like that. It broke the website at first, and then I got into a queue, but I was too deep into the queue to get a ticket. Okay, so what's your opinion of Disney execs getting back their full pay? I think everybody should get paid, so they're working. If you got to pay, I mean, I got no problem with that. As long as they're working. Is that why you asked that question, so that you could do this? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? They're not working, okay? They're not working. All right. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, Richard Major, I saw you filming around Knott's on Saturday. I tried more drinks and food that day. I would agree with that. I just kind of like the treats and the drinks for the most part. The food is okay. Yeah, the parking is included. Also, Justin very well pointed out, the parking is included. All right, where am I? I don't know if you guys saw regarding parking on our news video. If you haven't watched that, the one that we uploaded yesterday, it sounds like they're going to start charging parking at Simba for downtown Disney. I'm drinking, it's just coffee, just having coffee. I don't know under what grounds Disney could take leave. I mean, some people say they have a case. I'm not a lawyer, so I have no idea if there's grounds for a case or not. I'm not sure what it would be. Amy Tim, no way would you get that much at Disney for $38. No. For $38, they'll sell you a seat to watch a parade. And they'll give you a little box lunch to go with it, but that's what you get for $38 at Disney. Thank you very much, Judy, for liking the video. I'm not going to call your mom. I appreciate that. It would be cool if the rest of you did, though. There's 463 people right now. Give this video a like, if you don't mind. If you don't go, Clockworks asks, if you don't go to Knott's for the food alone, is it still a decent Halloween experience? Yeah, heck yeah. I mean, it depends on, the food is hit or miss, but if you, I mean, there's some really good stuff, don't get me wrong. I had the jambalaya, that was pretty good. the food alone, but yeah, just being there and being in a park and experiencing all that is pretty great. Just get drinks and snacks. Get the usual churro or something like that, or whatever they have. A funnel cake or something. Um, HM, no, I get it. I do get it, and I stick up for the little guy as much myself, but I just don't think that this live stream is the place for that. I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know who you're talking. when you ask those questions, it feels like you're asking me to do something about it, and I'm not sure that there's anything I can do about it. I mean, I can have an opinion, but it feels a little bit like you're coming at me. So I mean, I love cast members, frontline, more than anybody, and I agree that Disney should pay them more and take care of them, but you can't pay them forever without working. That's not a business. That's not a way that you can get a business done. But the other, the executives or whomever, if they're all working, then they should be paid. I don't think that they should not be paid. Did I just see my wife? Hi, wife. I started at 1:30. Do you need me? Am I needed? Right after this live stream. Okay, where are we going? All right. Anywho, hopefully you can appreciate what I'm saying, HM. That I by no means am I trying to gloss over that. It's just that there's not much I can do about it, and I've said my piece on that many times. So they have my full support. Cast members have my full support, but so do everybody does. If anybody has put in an hour's worth of work, they should get an hour's worth of pay, whether or not they're frontline cast members or top level executives. You do the work, you should get paid. But like I said, if you're not working, then I don't know how you pay you. For a little while they could do that, but not forever. All right, HM. I'm trying to be patient, okay? I'm trying to be patient. Exactly. Thank you, Rick St. Louis. I love Disney. What do you want me to do? Okay. All right. I've said my piece. Mark Brand says, David, hopefully she doesn't want more pumpkin spice treats. No, I've been put on. We're on lockdown. We are not getting any more pumpkin spice anything for a little while at least. All right. Guys, I got to ask if we not continue this, because I'm trying to talk about Taste the Knots or Taste of Falloween. That's the whole point of this, Regina says the Laytons love you, so that's all good. Yes, absolutely, you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joni. Entire live stream spent doing that. Mark, I've been trying to knock out. Little by little, I'm eating all that food. We're still working on it. Little by little, we're trying to get that stuff done. What drink would I recommend at Taste of Nuts? Well, like I said, or Falloween, I didn't get to try everything, so I can only tell you what I had. I had the creamsicle, which was really good. The creamsicle icy, and I had the it was some kind of orange lemonade thing at the back end over there. That restaurant, I don't forget the name of it. The restaurant over there by the Pony Express. Oh, Kale, yeah, says, please talk Knots. What was the revelation? The revelation was how good Camp Snoopy was, how good the treat trail at Camp Snoopy, and basically the family-friendly, the kid-friendly Halloween event. I was not expecting that to be as good as it was. Loving it as much as I did, loving it more perhaps than I might have enjoyed at least certain aspects of Disney's Halloween event. When you watch the videos, you'll see me go on and on about how much fun I'm having. Is there a better day to go to Falloween to avoid crowds? Well, I guess do they do weekdays? I don't even know what days they're open. Rick, I'm not sure, when you say everything, do you mean rides? Because no rides are open. It's just, food. And then all the theming and, some of the, like on the street type stuff. Yeah, Mark Bram says, David, too bad the cast members handing out the candy at Knott's weren't in costume. Yeah, I mean, there are things that could be better, but that's part of the budget, I suppose. I mean, it was a free thing. They don't normally wear costumes, so to add that would be to add to the budget. And there was no extra charge. There was no extra charge for the treat trail. How is the Knott's Hotel? I've only been once, and that was like 20 years ago. I couldn't say. Adam the Woo did a video. Check out Adam the Woo. He stayed there as soon as they opened like a month ago. He stayed there one night. Where did I get the awesome Mickey stat? Oh, a fan sent that to us. I think you can buy them though. They were at the Disneyana store. Last I checked, at Disneyana, at the very entrance where the old Bank of America used to be, the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, that store has them, or had them not long ago, I think. So when it opens, I guess. How did you like the tribute store? They have a tribute store at Knott's? I walked by. I didn't see anything like that. Where was it? Let's see. Ashley Landis, hello, new to your videos and love them. Thank you very much, Ashley. Can you explain the title of the video? Yes, I think I called it, I couldn't, I just noticed I misspelled Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm Taste of Halloween is a revelation to me how good it was, is what I'm saying. I think I should probably rename this. When this live stream's over, I'll rename that title to make it a little bit more obvious. I was in a hurry trying to get the live stream started. So where is the tribute store? Oh, Ordinary Adventures did one? Cool. Oh, look at that. The Halloween store by the Berry Tales. Oh, no! It's inside? No wonder I missed it. We didn't even go back there. I mean, I think I walked by the fountain, and then we took a right to. I had no idea it was even in there. I gotta get prepared for this stuff, man. Or go back. I don't know. Dano, how did we not go there? How did not one of us? Did you go, Dano? Did you go? Because I don't know. How did nobody say, hey, let's go to the tribute store? Oh my gosh. Now I have to go back. There was an Elvira exhibit. Is it too late for me to do a video on that though? Considering, I mean, I don't think I can make a better video than Ordinary Adventures does. They're fantastic. I watch Ordinary Adventures videos like this. You're so good. Why are your videos so good, Ordinary Adventures? No, Dano, I had no idea it was even in there. I suck at this. I am the worst vlogger ever. I swear. Okay, where am I? 10 minutes to go. Okay. Yeah, 10 minutes, guys. Go ahead and like this video before you leave. That'd be great. No, nope, Margaret. Nope. I'm officially outed as a crappy vlogger. Nope. I didn't know that there was a tribute story. That's fireable offense. That's a fireable offense. That would have been like number 2 on my list. If I had known that was there, that would have been one of the first places I go. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate the moral support. I do. That makes me. I'm upset. I'm calling corporate. Siri, you have to give me the news on what's at Taste of Falloween. Breezy Bear, yes, absolutely. I do think that's true. It brought us all closer together, which is weird because we're supposed to stay apart, but it actually brought us together. Go figure. People saying a haunted hayride was a scam. How so? I thought it was cool. I mean, I've never been to one, so I don't know how. I don't know how to compare it. But the price seemed pretty reasonable. Okay. Well, thank you, Bernie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Glad you're here with us too. Okay, I get it. So it wasn't like a full-on. They kind of just rethemed the store. All right. Oh, I know all about Porto's. My wife never stops talking about how great Porto's is. Although we don't eat there very often, or haven't ever actually. Yeah, I mean the hayride. I don't know if anybody followed up on that about the hayride being a scam. I don't. What was scammy about it? What was the scam? Oh, thank you, Richard. He gave us a $20 gift. He says, "Thanks for being you." Thank you, Richard. Margaret Anglade asked, David, where did you get the hikers on the Matterhorn poster behind you? A poster shop online. I can't remember the name of it, but it was just I did a Google search for Disneyland posters. Maybe vintage, I'm not sure, but that's what I wound up finding. When was the last time they had climbers on the Matterhorn? I'm going to say for the 60th. They did it for the 60th, I think, which was 5 years ago. Well, and that $199 split was to answer Edward Reed's question or comment. The $199 is for one car, and so however many people you could fit in a car. And that was the upgraded thing. That was so that you could get out of your car and sit in the wagon or whatever you call it. But there was a different price structure for people who stayed in their cars. I don't know. I'm not sure how much that was. It was a scam because there was no hay? Is that a joke, or is that the actual scam, that there was no hay? I feel like I'm missing something. They put on a pretty good show, I thought, for the money. Hay is overrated. No, apparently hay is underrated to me. I don't rate hay highly enough. Hay. Okay, let's see. Hay is rated. Just rated. Yes, I do think Autopia will eventually go electric. Family Teeth. Family Teeth, why is that your handle? I'm curious. What does that mean, Family Teeth? Are you a family of dentists? I'm worried as my 2 AP vouchers. What do you mean by vouchers? What's a voucher? For signature AP expire December 5th, and AP line can't tell me what they will do. Really? I'm surprised that you called the AP line and they have no idea. So you can't extend. What is a voucher though? That word confuses me a little bit. There was a lot of hay and a lot of pumpkins at Camp Snoopy, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Family Teeth is an art project. Swamp Willie. Walt loved hay. I don't think he did because there's not a lot of hay. Hay. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, Walt loved hay. When you buy APs online, it's a voucher. So you're saying your AP expires, just your annual pass expires in December. They had a window. I want to say September 15th, where you could call and extend it, but you had to have done it before then. I think that they'll let you extend it. So is that what you tried to do? Did you try to call the AP line and they wouldn't let you extend it? Lucas Ham, did you hear that Avatar 2 has no way. It only took them 7 years. Avatar 2 has finished filming. It'll take them a year, 2 years to do the editing, and then another 2 years to do the color correcting, and we'll have Avatar 2 sometime in 2026. Oh, I've got to look into. You know what, Rachel? I'm talking with an AP operator or whatever. I'll try to run that question by her and see if she can help me with that. All right. Well, I guess we got to wrap it up. It's 2:30. Just trying to run through these comments real quick. Yeah, so I gotta go. Apparently I gotta take the wife somewhere. So guys, thanks for hanging out with me for an hour. I do enjoy spending these hours with you, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Maybe we'll go early again, I don't know. On your way out, hit the like button if you don't mind, and subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Fresh Baked, subscribe to Royal Dorks, and follow us on all the social medias, etc., etc. We love you guys very much. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being kind and patient. And we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked.